Hello, good morning, and God bless you. I want to speak before I head out about the user accounts, users and a bunch of numbers. Also, about letters. They have a name, but they don't have an image. Be careful of those. Not everybody, but the user accounts, be very careful of those. I want to go to Ephesians chapter 6. See, I learned what Ephesians chapter 6 was when I was in that spiritual battle. We casually say it, you casually hear it in church. It's almost like a put on your clothes and then go ahead and take it off. But see, in the spirit realm, you're constantly being battled with it on or off. If you're a child of God, it never goes off anyway. But you may not be operating in it. It's not a physical material. But we're going to go to Ephesians chapter 10. Finally, be strong. Ephesians 6 chapter 10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the might of his strength. I'm reading out the LSB translation. Put on the full armor of God so that you will be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood. They got stupid folks on here that come against you, come on your platform. By the way, stop allowing all these people to get on your platform. That some people are sent directly by Satan. I have seen a young man that sings on here, and I scroll through his platform sometime, and he's got a bunch of drama on his platform. And he acts like he doesn't know what's going on. He has a huge following, sings beautiful gospel music. But are you singing, young man? Or are you playing around and the truth of what you're doing is actually just being on the platform? Because I've seen you have women on your platform that have their breasts out, that are trying to seduce your audience. And your audience is ignorant because they say nothing about it. They don't say, you need to remove her. Nobody speaks to you and say, you shouldn't have her up here. She's sent by Satan. And then I've seen people who were men looking like women sitting up there, and they were actually trying to seduce the audience. I've seen it with my own eyes. It wasn't through third party. And I said, this young man is allowing his platform to be distorted. Then one time you had 3 homosexual men on there. They was totally disregarding you. They were cursing out you and the audience. They were talking to each other using foul language. And it took you a minute before you deleted them. You cannot let people come on your platform. Your platform as a Christian is the sanctuary. Okay? If you're ministering the gospel, you do not let people come on. I did that one time, and this guy who couldn't even really speak English was just sitting there over talking. I didn't know how to take him off, and somebody told me how to do it. I thought he was coming on there to listen. But every time somebody was trying to come, the Lord would tell me, don't let them. Don't let them. Don't let them. Don't accept that. He kept telling me no. Then I was reading their faces, and I saw that they were not Christians. They wanted to come and debate. They wanted to come and argue. They were sent by Satan. So after that, I no longer did it. And I think the people that come don't even invite. Because I'm going to read you. I'm going to read your face. All I need is your picture. Sometimes I don't even need your picture. Sometimes all I need is a name. And I'll know whether you're legit or not. You cannot allow people to come because it says the schemes of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against authorities, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in heavenly places. Therefore, take up the full armor of God so you will be able to resist the evil day. People are not operating in the full armor of God. They are sitting there thinking, oh, well, just let them come in. I don't want to hurt their feelings. Who cares about their feelings when they're coming there to disrupt what is supposed to be your sanctuary? You are preaching the gospel. Unless you are familiar with them, stop letting them come on your platform. The only way I can see that you're doing is because you're not living the way you're projecting on the platform. And having done everything to stand firm. Therefore, having girded your loins with truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness, having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. That's what the armor does. The armor can discern stuff that's not from God. The armor can read you. The armor will protect you. The armor will tell you don't hang with that person. The armor will tell you to walk away from a situation. That's what the armor is. The armor will discern whether this is of God or is this of the devil. I learned that during battle on technology because I had to learn what was real and what wasn't. I had to know whether it was AI lying to me or was Satan using AI. I had to learn why my content wasn't being pushed out. So when I see it not pushed out, I know it's the devil. It ain't got nothing to do with SEO. I done got AI to tell you. It don't have nothing to do with SEO. It has something to do with your walk. Either you're walking crooked and sideways or you're being compromisable. If you're not, then you're talked about like a dog. On social media, people can't stand you, yet you're growing because God is pushing you out. TikTok is not pushing you out. You're an end-time pastor. Pastor Mitchell is an end-time pastor, and that's why they talk about every little thing he say, because he's being heavily persecuted for preaching the uncompromising word of God. They'll hold my stuff back because they know what I say is dangerous to hell. Like this here, they'll probably try to hold it. I don't care. If one person sees it, that's enough for me. I'm not into the subscriptions. I could care less. I'm not trying to be monetized. If I get monetized, it's going to be because God did it. It's not going to be because the system did it. But then deep down, I don't want the system money because where there's their money, there is also bondage. Okay, so I prefer to just let God bless me. But if he does monetize me, no demon in hell can unmonetize me. Let me just get that straight. In addition to all having taken up the shield of faith, with which you will be able to extinguish all flaming arrows of the evil one, also receiving the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times with all prayer and petitions in the Spirit, and to this end being on alert with all perseverance and petition for all the saints. My job is to come on here and preach this gospel and protect and let the true Christians know you are being monitored by familiar spirits, okay? Even demon spirits from stuff you did in your past. Remember what you like, and they will send it to you. Now, God bless you.